Okay, good morning, YouTube. We are in Toronto. It was like a shit show getting here last night. For one thing, our flight was kind of later, which I now regret booking like a later flight. It was good for us getting to the airport because we live in Fort McMurray, so that's like a 4-hour drive from Edmonton. So we had to drive from Fort McMurray to Edmonton, and then we had to like park and fly. So like our flight was 5:30, which is fine. But like the time difference it's 2 hours ahead here in Toronto, so we didn't get in till like 11 at night, and then the time we got our bags, it was like 11:30, midnight-ish, around midnight. And then our rental car place wasn't right in Pearson. It was like a 5-minute drive from Pearson, and then like trying to get a freaking cab, we jumped in like a taxi, and he wanted $25 to take us a 4-minute drive, and I was like, no, we're not doing that. And then it was just like a shit show. So then they're like, we'll take a Lyft then. So the Lyft was like $12, which I guess is better than nothing, but I'm like, it's a 4-minute drive, it's literally like down the road. But it was just a shit show. We were like back and forth because the Lyfts are on a different level, so like that wasted a bunch of time. Then we got to the rental car place, and it did take probably about like another 25 minutes. So it was like 1 a.m. the time we picked up our, like 1 a.m. the time we got our rental. And then we went to so we're in a Hilton Suites, like we're at Homewood Suites or something, and we went to the wrong hotel first last night. So then we were like 15 minutes away from this hotel. So like the time we got in, it was like after 2 a.m. and it is now like 7 in the morning. So like I did not really sleep very well, but you know what? We're here, and I'm gonna make the best of it today. So Dawn and I are shooting with a girl named Blackstone Media, and we're shooting at Pure at around noon today. So I gotta like do my makeup and my hair and get all ready, and I gotta do my check-ins. So I will get on with that for today. I'll show you guys what I'm looking like right now, and then you can we'll see, because I pushed low days ever since getting my feedback last week. So it's been like 5 low days. I feel like I look sharper. We'll see. Well, time will tell. Well, I'll show you guys, and then we'll see. In the mirror right now, I look pretty good. So we will see.
Somehow
morning, YouTube. It is, oh my god, look how shiny I look from this tan. It is show day, and oh my god, I can't get over my face looking like a globe. So it's show day. It is early. I think it's like 5. We are going to McDonald's to get coffees because there's only instant coffees in this Airbnb. So off to McDonald's we go.
There's always the early birds, eh?
Always.
I don't know. Same as always. Shit, TJ, look. Look. Oh, fuck. Okay. So today I am number 191. So there's a lot of competitors. I think this is the biggest national show they've had in a long time. There is 17 girls in A class. So I'm in A class. Mina said I should height it up because B class is like 5 girls, but I'm like, I like the competition, so we will see how it goes. At this point, I think we won't be on till like after probably 1 p.m. So it's going to be a lot to hold this conditioning until then. I feel like right now I look good. Just kind of need to like not eat carbs and try to just do my best to not drink a lot of water and not eat a lot. So hopefully I can hold this condition until 1. And then pretty much it'll be like we're on then, and it'll be like turn around and get back on stage within like an hour or 2. So it'll be like a quick, like, it'll pretty much all be within that afternoon chunk, and then we'll be good to go. And tonight we're gonna eat. We're gonna go probably to Earl's. So food is almost here. Oh yeah, and I'm 137 this morning. So I'm 4 pounds down from, I was around 140, 141 for the open. So we're down 3 to 4 pounds since the last show, and I think it shows. So stay tuned and you will see what I look like in a bit. Okay, so the glam is done. I kept saying, oh, I'm gonna film so much today, and I didn't because time has already gone by so fast. So we were just kind of chilling, watching Vikings for a bit, and then I got bored, and then I'm like, I'm gonna lay down. I didn't lay down. I ended up curling my hair early, and then like everyone else, like my mom and Dawn were up. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna like get my glam done early. What time is it? It's not super early, it's like 10:30. So we are pretty much, well, I gotta do Dawn's makeup, and then we are like ready. We're gonna have to top coat us. I'm just wearing a posing suit right now, but yeah, we're gonna do the top coat, and then I think we're gonna head over to the venue around like noon. Yeah, I'll do a check-in. You can see what I'm looking like.
back at the Airbnb and pre-judging is finished. We're actually almost about to go on for finals because it's been that long, but just wanted to chit chat on here, say that I'm not 100% happy with my results, but it was a really hard show. There were 17 girls in A class, the biggest class they had. Like, I don't know why they didn't break it up into A, B, C, because there were so many girls. Like, the first call out was, I think, 8. So I made second call outs and I was moved into the center of second call outs. So it's looking like 9 or 10, depending if it's 8 in the first call out or not. But yeah, so not what I was hoping. I was at least hoping to place like top 5, because I've always placed top 5 at a national show, but it looks like that was not the case. One of the girls said from the men's, they were pulling some people from the second call out into the first call out to do some comparisons. So I'm like, I didn't want to like go hard and just kind of say fuck it in between. I still ate my regular food. I don't know if I look any better, but I also haven't gone to the bathroom today, which sucks because I feel like my stomach does not feel like how it normally does. So yeah, but I'm really proud of the way I looked. I probably had the best waist on stage. There's a lot of like wider waists, but I think when it comes to size and shape, like I have it, it's just like when I turn to the back, I'm lost. Like compared to the other girls, I do not have like those pronounced tie-ins. So I'm going to keep pushing. There is another pro show in about 7 weeks in Canada, in Vancouver. So I will do that show probably, and then we'll see. I'm going to try to get some feedback. If you want to talk to Tyler, they said you have to wait until like after the show. So I don't want to stick around because we are going to go out to eat tonight. But I will take you guys along and show you what we're gonna do, and I'll update you when I figure out kind of what my next move is. So okay, so we got some kai kais here, and I have been waiting for these for so long. I ordered them last time for nationals, and that's literally like all I was looking forward to was these cookies. So I got cookie butter, carrot cake. That one looks so good. I'm gonna try some of these tonight too. This is a pistachio chocolate one, so like a Dubai cookie type. Peanut butter cup. That one I think was like my favorite last time. Nutella. Another cookie butter. Another Nutella. And then OG chocolate chunk. So yeah. And the shitty thing is now, if I'm going to be in prep for another 7 weeks, it's like I told myself I'll give myself this weekend off, and then I'm going to be jumping back into prep Monday, back to meal plan, and then I'll probably have to shave off probably another 5 pounds. I'm thinking I would ideally like to be around 132. I think that's where my conditioning probably, like my backside will pop a bit, but I'm just not low enough right now to get like the 3-dimensional glutes. So I'm going to have to keep pushing a little bit harder and dieting a little bit longer. Back in 2021, actually, when I went to nationals for bikini, when I looked my best, I was in like a 8-9 month prep, because I started prep in January that year, and it was like post-COVID times, and the show kept getting pushed back. So I was essentially in prep from January, and then nationals was September. So that's when I did look the best. So I'm like, I just have to hold this kind of for a while, and I'm more excited just to get back to eating like stuff like cream of rice and more bigger servings, because I was pushing really low calories the last few weeks, and I don't know if that it obviously helped shave off some more pounds, but just not enough to be competitive. So yeah, anyways, hopefully someone can get some footage from the evening show, and you guys can see me for finals.
Loops like the plump peachy round, which I don't have, so but they're still figuring it
They told
out.
her lines were too big for bikini. 4 years ago. Your first show.
But it is tough because right now it's not a clear line between bikini and fit model. So it's like literally like you said, what do they want?
Yeah. And they won't know until
It was like the first year wellness.
Yeah. Same thing with
that either.
Yeah.
So I'm literally just trying to hit all these Panada machines, because I haven't done any Panada machines since I lived in Calgary and was at Gold's, because they have a bunch of Panada, but that shit's like the best workout stuff. This leg press, like you're underneath it comes down on you, literally hits the glutes so well. Crazy freaking glute pump today. TJ's right here in the baby G's. He's on a Panada machine too. Horizontal leg press. Shoulder mat. If you guys don't know, go follow Baby G's apparel. That's some sweet shit. Retro style. So anyways. Yeah. Definitely training session. Carbs are hitting. Okay, so I am back home. It is back to normal routine tomorrow. I have pretty much taken the last 3 days off. Today's Monday. So I took pretty much post-show, like I had my meal, my big cheat meal, and then my cookies, and then Sunday I ate what I wanted. I kind of ate on plan, like for breakfast, dinner, or breakfast and lunch, and then we had shawarma. Oh, I had sushi for lunch, so. And then we had a huge portion of donair for dinner in Toronto. It was like the biggest freaking portion of donair I've ever had. It was just like a chicken, I got like a mixed beef and chicken shawarma plate. Oh my God, so good. And then obviously I indulged in a lot of Kai Kai's cookies because I had pre-ordered that box, and I think we came home with 2 cookies out of that box. So we crushed a lot of cookies. So I'm like not feeling really good right now, but I know that like, it's just like, I got it out of my system. It is back to the grind starting tomorrow. So tomorrow's Tuesday. I'll be back on prep, back on the diet, because we got 7 weeks to dial it in for Van Pro Qualifier. So I have like booked my Airbnb, or booked the hotel. I guess we booked the host hotel this time, because it's just more convenient. We found that the Airbnb we had in Toronto was good, but like it was hectic, really hectic getting to the venue on show day. Like, again, I didn't even really have time to pump up, because the time we got backstage, I was glazed, and then they're like rushing Wellness A out. So I felt like that was super hectic, and I don't want to deal with that again. So TJ's like, know what? Let's just bite the bullet, stay at the host hotel. So we'll be doing 2 nights at the host hotel. The show is on a Sunday in Vancouver, so we're gonna actually drive out there, stay like 1 night in Calgary, then drive out there the Friday, and then the show's Sunday, and then drive home Monday, and I won't go back to work until Wednesday. So it'll be nice time off kind of thing. But just some post-show thoughts. I'm like, you know, I'm obviously like bummed because this is my first nationals that I haven't placed top 5, but you know, it was a really, really hard class, and these girls were conditioned, and like
like I said, from behind, like their tie-ins, like you could see like the inner and outer tie-ins, and that's just not the conditioning I had. And even though I did feel like I looked the best when I was like depleted, no carbs, I looked the sharpest, I still like didn't have that like etched tie-in. So I know I have a lot of grinding to do. So back to the grind, back to the drawing board. I will be pushing probably like lower calories than I was. Like I was consistently like around 1,400 calories leading from like 8 weeks out up until like maybe like the last week before the open, where I should have probably dropped that down to like 1,200 the last 6 weeks, I'd say. So like that's just me thinking I had extra time where I didn't. So this time I would rather be ahead of the game and start like just jump back into low. I've already been doing low calories and like whatnot, so I might as well just jump back into low calories again. So I think I'm going to start off tomorrow with like 1,200 calories, and then I'll do that for this week. And then I'm not stepping on the scale because this weekend I know I'm like ate so much garbage that I like probably am up like 5 to 6 pounds, 7 pounds maybe even. Who knows? I do fluctuate really easily, so I'm not going to step on the scale till probably next Monday. So I won't do a check until next Monday, and then I'll see how everything goes. I like cut out clean and everything. I'm just gonna go back to just doing plain old cardio as it is and see just how my body reacts. I'll be back on the Stairmaster for an hour starting tomorrow morning. Be getting up, TJ's back to days, so I'll be getting up at 3:30 to hit the gym to do cardio, and then back to my regular lifting routine. So I'm excited just to get back in routine, back to normal. Obviously like the plans for like summer being like the pro qualifier being done at the start of the month, like this kind of does throw a little bit of a wrench in the summer, but like we're not really planning on doing much this summer. We usually go camping, but we have nothing in the works, and TJ really wants to drive one of his cars, like his 350Z. We'll take that one to Vancouver, so he's just pumped about doing that. So I'm like, okay, if you want to like make this a road trip, we'll go through like just driving through the Rockies is like so amazing. So like just the whole road trip will be great, and go through the Coquihalla, go to Vancouver. It'll be just like a fun trip going out there. So I'm excited to do van. And like I said, I got some feedback, and it was pretty much like you have the ideal size, structure, shape for wellness. One of the judges was like, I think you can go really far as a pro, even like you have like that shape, but I just have to nail my conditioning, and that's just what's like setting me back right now. So it's just like, once I can nail that conditioning, that's when I can get it. And then he did say to get a coach, but it's a little bit last minute right now to get a coach. So we'll see. We will see. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see what happens this next couple weeks, and then see how my body responds. And like I said, this is kind of like a little diet break I took. I've been in a prep for almost 23 weeks. I guess not counting when I was on my honeymoon. I guess I took a little bit of a diet break then, but still, like, this is a long freaking prep, and it'll be like 30 weeks when all is said and done. So I just gotta make sure I like am really good to my body, and I'm not super hard on it. So right now I still have a period, so that's a plus, but that also might mean that I'm too high body fat. So, you know, just time to dig a little bit deeper, and we'll see what the outcome is. So keep watching, because this series is not done. And if you're watching this and you're right to the end, thank you for watching the last 20 episodes of this prep, and I hope you like what's next to come. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye.